School Pokemon here. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a few purchases that I've made over the past couple weeks, maybe the past month or so. So we'll go ahead and get right into it, and I'll show you basically everything that I've purchased over the past month or so. First off, as you can see with this background right here, I did purchase a whole bunch of the Hidden Fate Elite Trainer boxes. Big shout out to Catch 'em All Collectibles Dan for this one right here. He's the one who pointed these out to me, which was awesome. So I actually picked 38 Hidden Fate ETBs up off of Troll and Toad for, I believe they had them listed for $135 a piece. And then during the checkout process, if you guys don't already know, use the code TCA5 to get 5% off your entire order. So I used that code to get 5% off, and then I had to pay shipping to get these shipped to me. So after everything was said and done, I think I paid around $130 per ETB. And originally, like I said, I purchased 38 of these. Originally, I was planning to open some of them, sell the individual packs, grade the promo card, and then sell all the other stuff that comes along with the ETB. Because I figured my cost was $130. The individual packs are selling for about $15 a piece right now. So that's $150. The promo card, ungraded, is selling for about between $10 and $15. And then graded, I've been selling the CGC 9s for around $40. So ungraded, we'll go with 10 to 50. We'll go with $10 to make it easy. So $150 for the packs, $10 for the promo card. You're already at $160. The sleeves usually sell for about $5 a piece. Maybe after shipping, it's like $2. So we'll say $2. And then the dividers, the energies, the dice, the damage counter, the marker, all that other stuff sells for another couple bucks. We'll call it $5 for everything outside of the packs and the promo card. So you're looking at $165 for everything with the ETB. And then once you get the promo card graded, it's even more than that, maybe $180, $200 after everything was said and done. So the cost to your profit margin opening these is actually pretty decent in the long run if you're willing to wait for grading and all of that. But so that's what I was originally thinking. I was originally thinking I would keep a few of them sealed, maybe 20 or so sealed, and then open the other 18 of them to sell everything off individually and make a little bit of money to kind of recoup some of my cost, I guess. But after I received everything in the mail, I decided to just keep everything sealed. I think $130. I think we're kind of seeing the lower end of pricing for Hidden Fates. I don't think it's going to go too much lower, and I think in the long run, Hidden Fates was an awesome set. It was a awesome set to open, so much fun. Was just a really fun set to open. So I think in the long run, Hidden Fates is going to be one of those sets that does really well if you're willing to hold the product for the long term. And the ETBs, I think, are a great value for Hidden Fates, where you do have that awesome Legendary Bird stained glass promo card, plus the 10 packs and everything else that you get in here. But yeah, so the ETBs, I think, are the kind of the best value, I would say, versus the tins or the collection boxes or anything like that. But yeah, so I picked those up. Originally, I was planning to open some of them, keep some sealed, but after thinking about it, I think I'm going to go ahead and just keep everything sealed and see what happens in the long term. Like I said, I think $130 is pretty much the bottom line pricing for Hidden Fates. Could go down a little bit more, who knows, but in my personal opinion, I think $130 is going to be the lowest that we see. And then in the long term, I do think Hidden Fates does have potential, because like I said, it was such a fun set to open. But anyway, there's that purchase right there. Next up, we have another. I've shown these before if you've been following my channel for a while. Back a couple months ago, I purchased a whole bunch of these, and the seller who originally sold me these actually reached out to me and asked if I was interested in purchasing any more, and so we ended up making a deal. These are the Kanto Gym Badge Leader promo cards, Pokemon League stamp, and you get all 8 the gym leaders within this set. So these are the XY203 through XY210 promo cards. I love these cards. The artwork on these cards is really cool. It's really cool to see all the gym leaders. So I went ahead and picked these up. These are selling decently well on eBay. They're not doing as well as I thought they would do, but they're doing actually really, really well on Whatnot. I'm doing really well selling these on Whatnot, which is awesome. And then I also sent a whole bunch off to get graded, and we'll see how that goes once those come back, which those won't come back for a while. But yeah, so I purchased a whole bunch more of these. Each of these sealed packs right here contains 10 of the same cards. So within this pack right here, you have 10 Brock cards. And when I originally purchased these, I thought they'd be a lot easier to grade than they actually were. These are actually really, really tough to grade, because a lot of the cards, even though it is in a sealed pack, a lot of the cards do have a few light scratches on the hollow or some whiteness along the back edges there. So I was actually really surprised by that. The quality control, I guess, or whatever, with these cards was pretty poor. So these are actually really tough to grade. I would say I originally opened, I believe I opened, I forget how many I originally bought. But I probably graded less than half of what I originally bought. So say I bought 4 sets of each originally, which I think I bought more than that originally, but say I bought 4 sets for this video. I opened all the packs, so that's 40 Brock cards. After looking through everything, I probably only sent off 20 of the Brock cards to be graded, meaning that they would grade hopefully 9 or 10. Probably in that 9 range, maybe a few 10s, hopefully. But yeah, probably in that 9 range. But it was less than half of the cards that I bought were sent off to be graded. So I was surprised by that. But like I said, they're selling decently well on eBay. I'm selling the individual cards for $10 a piece. I'm selling the complete set of 8 cards I have it listed for $100. I'm taking offers. I'm accepting offers of $75. And then on Whatnot, they're actually doing really good. I usually get I'd say between $10 and $20 a card individually for these. So that's really good. And then, like I said, sent some off to be graded. We'll see how those do once those come back. I think those will do well, but we'll see on that. But anyway, I purchased those cards originally, and then, like I said, the seller reached out to me a few weeks ago and asked if I was interested in purchasing everything else he had remaining. So I said sure, and so we ended up working out a deal for 4 complete sealed sets. So there's 40 sets total. He actually threw in an extra Brock, which was really cool. But we agreed to $600 per set. So in total, I paid $2,400 for all these cards. There's all the Brocks right there. Here are the 4 Misties right here. And then, unfortunately, the rest of them, they're sealed where you can't actually see the card. You just see the back of it. So I'll just kind of quickly go through these. So you guys can see all the packs at least. And then I'll show you the cards that you actually receive within the set as well, so you guys can get an idea instead of just looking at this white insert here, which is pretty boring. But like I said, there's four sealed sets in here. There's 8 cards per set. You get 1 of each gym trainer. So there's all the gym badges right there. And to give you an idea on what they actually look like, here's one of the complete sets that I have listed on eBay. So as you can see, they're all holographic. You get Brock, you get Misty, Lieutenant Surge, Erica, Koga, Sabrina, Blaine, and Giovanni right there. So all 8 gym leaders, which is really cool. I really do enjoy this set. I didn't know about it until semi-recently either. So yeah, always discovering new things within Pokemon. And then, in addition to that, he also included, which was kind of the highlight of both purchases, the reason why I pulled the trigger on both of these purchases, he also included the Pikachu Pokemon League stamp XY202. So again, it was part of the deal. So there was 4 complete sets of the gym badge, the gym leaders, plus he also included the Pikachu, which the Pikachu is doing, again, on eBay, it's doing all right. I've got it listed for $39.99, selling it for around $30 a piece. I did send, same thing applies with the grading. Really tough to grade these cards. I probably only graded less than half of what I had originally. And again, with the Whatnot, same thing. These have been selling really good on Whatnot. Usually able to sell these for between $30 and $40 a piece. I think I sold one for $50, so really, really good sellers on Whatnot. So I'm going to continue that, selling them on eBay, selling them on Whatnot, seeing which ones I can grade, so on and so forth. But yeah, I paid $600 per set. So in total for all of this right here, I paid $2,400, which I thought was a good deal. Again, they're slow sellers. They don't fly off the shelves, but they do sell decently well. I'll just keep these out here as a background. They do sell decently well. They don't sell super fast, so these will definitely take a long time to get rid of. I still have a whole bunch from my last purchase, but overall, solid pickup right there. Next up, we've got finally getting into some WotC stuff. We got a whole bunch of the sealed Black Star promo legendary birds. So I actually already went through these and kind of organized everything by which bird it was. But you have all three in here. You have the Moltres number 21, Articuno number 22, and Zapdos number 23, which always confuses me. I don't know why they couldn't have just made Articuno number 21 and Moltres number 22 like they should. But yeah, Moltres in the Black Star promo set comes before Articuno, which always confuses me. This is gonna get tough to show everything here. Let me try and move my camera back a bit, which I can't do. So we'll just kind of set these off to the side over here for now. But yeah, so a whole bunch of these sealed legendary bird cards does come with all three. There's a fairly even distribution of the three. Here, I just put them in team bags in bundles of 25. So each bundle here has 25 cards, and it's either all Articuno, Moltres, or Zapdos. But yeah, so I paid $10 a piece on these cards right here. In total, there were 375 copies, so I paid $3,750 for all of the legendary bird cards, which you see here. Plus, I do have more. These aren't all of them. There's a few more that I already have listed on eBay. But anyway, all the legendary bird cards I paid $10 a piece for. Individually on eBay, they're selling for about $15. So after your eBay fees, after shipping, after everything was said and done, they're really not worthwhile selling individually. So what I've been doing is I've been selling the complete trio as a sealed set. Have them listed on eBay for $49.99 a piece, and right now I have them on sale for 20% off. So $39.99 a piece. They've been selling all right. I've only had them listed on eBay for maybe about a week now. I think I've sold one or two sets, so they've been selling all right. Again, not the quickest sellers. However, similar to the Pokemon or the gym leader badges cards, they're actually doing really well on Whatnot. This is another really good purchase for Whatnot. I usually auction the 3-card set individually, so I do one auction for Articuno, Moltres, and then Zapdos. Start them all off at $1 a piece. Articuno, nobody seems to like Articuno. Articuno usually sells for $10 to $12. Moltres is the most popular. That one always goes for $20, $25. And then Zapdos does decently well. That's another $10 to $15 card. But yeah, these do really good on the Whatnot auctions so far. So I'm gonna keep that up, selling them as the trio on eBay, selling them individually on Whatnot. And then I'm also planning to send a whole bunch off to CGC to get graded. So I think I'm going to open a whole bunch of these, submit them into CGC, and then sell them as kind of like a graded complete trio set. I think that'll do decently well there. So, but that'll be a while before I get those back from CGC, and I actually haven't even opened them to submit them to CGC. So it's gonna be a long process before those come back. But yeah, anyway, there's those. Paid $3,750 if I didn't say that already. The final purchase of this video, which was the most exciting purchase for me, I was really curious as to how these cards would do, is this purchase right here. So I'll just kind of fan through some of these cards and talk about them. But as you can see right here, we have unlimited jungle set cards. These are all going to be the unlimited jungle set uncommon cards. So there's no common cards in here, which is unfortunate because I think the common portion of the jungle set is a lot better when you're comparing the uncommon with the common set. Because with the common set you've got Eevee, Cubone, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Meowth even. Where with the uncommon set, you really don't have too many good Pokemon. You got Butterfree, he's pretty popular. Aside from that, though, you have Rapidash, I guess, is all right. Rhydon, he's all right. But anyway, you get the idea on that. So I wish it was the common set, but unfortunately it's the uncommon set. The person I bought these cards off of was on, I found this person on Facebook. Oh, you also have Marowak. He's a pretty good one. But anyway, found this person on Facebook. He had a ton of these cards available. He only had the uncommon sets, though. He didn't have any of the common sets, so apparently there's only uncommon sets. I don't know if that's completely true, if there's zero common sets available, but as far as I know, there's only uncommon sets available. And if you haven't noticed what's special about these cards yet, which I'm sure most of you already have, special thing about these cards is they're not like regular Pokemon cards. They're actually square cuts. So yeah, I purchased a whole bunch of square cut, unlimited jungle set, uncommon cards. And like I said, I found this seller on Facebook, one of the Pokemon Facebook groups. He had a whole bunch of these cards available. He's been selling them individually. He's been selling them as the complete 16 card sets, but he was looking to kind of get out of these cards and kind of offload them to someone who could use them, who could do something with them themselves, because he was kind of getting sick of selling them himself. So I ended up reaching out to him, and we ended up making a deal on a portion of what he had. I ended up buying 1,600 cards, so 100 uncommon sets off of him, all square cuts, and we agreed to $2,400 for everything. So in total, it was, I forget, like $24 per set. It was $1.50 per card, though. So I think that adds up to $24 per set. So I paid $1.50 per card. He did tell me the condition kind of varied. He said he'd try and include as many near mint or light plate and near mint ones as possible. However, the condition did vary, and I would probably receive some that were in worse condition, which, as you can see right here, these ones that I just showed you are all the I'd call them excellent to played condition. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these ones, but there's probably a stack of 100, maybe 75 to 100 cards right there. Excellent to played condition. So those ones I'm not going to be selling individually. And then same thing with this stack right here. These are all going to be excellent to played condition as well. Again, probably another 100-ish, maybe a little bit more. So in total, there's probably 200-ish cards that were less than near mint, or that light plate and near mint range. So not sure what I'm going to do with on those, but so in total, after you subtract these cards, there's about 1,400 cards that I'll be able to sell individually on eBay. So I was really curious, though, getting back to the story of this purchase. I was really curious as to how these cards would sell on eBay. I really wasn't sure. I figured it would be a kind of a niche item where there wouldn't be a whole bunch of interest, but I thought if I could price them right, they might sell decently well, because right now on eBay there's really no available comps to look at. There's a few people who, I don't know if I won't mention his name, but there was a Butterfree, square cut Butterfree listed on eBay that sold for $60, which in my opinion was really, really high. But aside from that, there's like one, maybe a Pharaoh, I think, that's listed for $30 on eBay with no interest, obviously. But yeah, aside from that, there's really no available comps on these cards. So I was really curious as to how they'd sell. I knew they would be kind of a niche item, however you say it. I knew that they'd be kind of like that. But I thought if you priced them right, they would sell decently well, because they are unique. You really haven't seen these cards available too often. I know personally, outside of that Facebook group, I'd never seen these square cut jungle cards. So I went ahead and made a gamble on these cards. I picked up 100 sets off of him back maybe a week or so ago, probably closer to 2-3 weeks ago now. I picked up 100 sets, like I said, paid $1.50 per card, $24 per set, and I went through everything, organized everything by condition. I actually sorted everything by like the character, put them in numerical order, and then I also organized everything by kind of like the off-centeredness. So right here we have just kind of a normal square cut Butterfree. And then we also have a really off-centered left to right square cut Butterfree. So I organized them like this. I made kind of regular sets, just of the square cut, and then I also made off-centered sets. And I had roughly the same amount of each. So I made 30 square cut uncommon sets, and then 30 square cut and off center uncommon sets. And then once I ran out of one card, I would just sleeve all the others up, and I'll sell those individually. But yeah, so I listed these on eBay probably just a couple days ago now. I listed them for $9.99 a piece. Like I said, I believe I said this in another video, right now I have a 20% off sale going on my eBay store, so I included these within that sale once these were listed, so that dropped the price down to $7.99 a piece, and these have actually been selling really, really well. I think I've sold about 50 individual cards already at that $8 price point. I haven't listed the complete uncommon sets just yet. I'd still just gotta take pictures and get that listed, but I haven't done that yet, but I'm curious to see how the complete set will go. But for now, the individual cards are actually selling really, really well. I was actually really surprised at how quickly I've sold those first couple. And obviously, I don't expect sales to keep up like that. I think the majority of my sales right now are just people who were kind of error collectors and interested in this kind of stuff. And I think once my listings get kind of like a couple weeks old, maybe a month old, I think sales are really going to slow down, because at that point you've had the people who really want these cards purchased them, and from there on out it's going to be a slow grind for the remainder. But yeah, so I purchased a whole bunch of these, and then I'm actually going to be making a deal with the seller on the remainder of cards that he has, just so not to make this sound like Mr. Scrooge over there, but just so I can control the market. Basically, I'll have all the available bulk copies to myself, and I won't have any competition to who will be selling these cards and gets the price point that I'm able to get, if that makes any sense. I think that's something that's going to be important with these cards. As far as I know, there's only the couple thousand that I know of, and I don't know of any other hordes of square cut uncommon jungle cards. But yeah, so I'm gonna make a deal with the Facebook seller on the remainder. He has about 2,000 others, so in total I'll have about 3,600 uncommon square cuts, which will take forever to sell. Probably be a lifetime to sell everything, but I think I'll do well. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get at with that video. The next batch that I'm going to be buying, we already talked about it. I think we're going to agree to $1.40 per card, which is a little bit less. He did say the condition on the remainder of cards is going to be a little bit more towards the excellent to played condition, but there should still be a good bit that are near mint condition. So yeah. There's that. I just thought that was a really, really interesting purchase. I was super curious as to how they do. Right now they're doing really, really well. They're actually doing a lot better than I originally thought. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully those sales will keep up for a while. But yeah, anyway, here's the square cut and off centered complete sets that I have. That was just the square cut set. But yeah, I just think it's a really, really cool error, and for the price point, between $5 and $10 a piece, I didn't think it was a bad purchase. I think people will be interested in these in the long run, especially for that price point where I won't be charging that absurd $30 to $60 that people are asking for on eBay. I'll be able to blow those prices out of the water. But anyway, that's everything that I've purchased over the past couple weeks. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.